So I think there's a couple things that are really changing the culture of the city with bicycling. First is that I think there's a recognition that we're building facilities for people of all ages and abilities. And so we're building facilities that work for people that are 8 and people that are 80 and everybody in between. So we have a greenways program that we're modeling on a couple other cities where we say, you know, not everybody's going to feel safe riding down an arterial. And so we need to have neighborhood connections that are on neighborhood streets where the speed limit is a little bit lower. But we're also putting in new bike facilities on arterials because that's really connecting people to the shopping that they want to do or to the jobs that they're commuting to.
You know, the most successful part of the Bicycle Master Plan, I think, is actually 2 parts. The vision, it's got a really bold vision that we're excited to see, and the collaboration that went into creating it. So this is a city that really wants to have a say and really wants to be part of the process, and the process around the creation of the Bike Master Plan and then the bold vision that came out of that collaboration are both just really exciting. The next thing is funding the Bike Master Plan and then also continuing to invest in bold, innovative ideas. And if they don't work, being willing to take them out and try something else until we find, I want to keep innovating the way other cities have done and then start leading the innovation.
So a greenway is a street, sort of a neighborhood street that has a whole variety of different treatments just depending on what the need of the street is. And so in some contexts it may be narrowing down a crossing at an intersection. Others it may be marking out a contraflow bike lane. There may be bulb outs. Sometimes it'll be speed humps. Sometimes it'll be simple pavement markings. It really all depends on the context of this location. But it's just a whole suite of improvements that are designed to make the traffic on the street, to reduce the traffic on the street, and then for the traffic that remains on the street, make sure that it's going 20 miles an hour or less.
Protected bike lanes are vital for the perception of safety, and as we saw on 2nd Avenue, very tragically, for the reality of safety too. That was a road that you could bike on as a very confident cyclist, but it wasn't clear to drivers or to cyclists who had the right-of-way. And a protected bike lane clearly demarcates where the right-of-way is and who should be doing what, with signage, with paint, and with clear lights. And so the protected bike lanes are vital when you have a congested area with lots of different modes vying for who has the right of way, to really clearly tell everyone, this is where you need to be, and this is how you can get through the space as quickly and efficiently and safely as possible.
Pronto Cycle Share is seen as being a regional system. So understandably, we started it out in the densest neighborhoods of Seattle. Our plan is to expand it to sort of fill in the gaps and make that existing network even denser, and then continue to expand it out from there. At the end of the day, our original business plan called for us to have around 2,200 bikes and 220 stations, but we will kind of evolve at a pace that matches the funding and the demand of bike share.
The thing that I'm most excited about over the next 5 years is that we're really going to start building out the spine of our bike network. What we're doing is building this great north-south protected facility that will allow folks that are taking the Burke-Gilman Trail or anything coming in from North Seattle, take all of that, funnel it onto this great facility that will then connect to our downtown network of protected bike lanes. And I think at that point you can start seeing the whole network start to come together and really show people how they can get places on bikes in protected facilities.